pom pom. Ça c'est good. Qui fait quoi de qui do?
Jouez, jouez, guys.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And as you can see, we've already started here. Well read, and the danger is averted. Big chance! They've scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Messi. Now it's Ronaldinho. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Raul gets a foot in here. And it's Ronaldinho. Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. Serginho. Raul. Looking for options for movement. Ronaldinho. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Seedorf.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Nicely worked. Oh, that's superb. Pullet is there, and he can pick it up. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Played out to the right. In with the challenge. Raul. Over to the left. Cannavaro goes on a run down the left wing.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Van Basten. He is through here. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him. Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
There could be trouble here. Rummenigge! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Ronaldinho. Now it's Forlan. Raul. That's the keeper's ball. And here's Van Basten. Seedorf. And it's Gullit. Almost half an hour in now. Rummenigge. Seedorf gets flagged offside. That is a great pick out. Goes for a shot! They've done it! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Bournemouth grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Rijkaard does really well to win the ball there. Roberto Carlos. And it's Seedorf. Now it's Shevchenko. Shevchenko was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He's not played the ball, that's a foul.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
Koundé, looking here to chip it through. It's Ronaldinho! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Rummenigge has a shot! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Pullet has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
And it's Forlan. And here's Raul. Vieira did well to stay calm there. And he's gone looking for safety. Pullet looking understandably energised after his goal.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Ronaldinho. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Messi. Cannavaro running with the ball. And it's Gullit. And there's the end of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square.
Just
To look back on the first 45 minutes.
Well, I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. Bournemouth get the second half going. And he's away. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Seedorf. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. Pullet cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
And here's Shevchenko. Baresi. And Koundé. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Not the most accurate pass. Seedorf. Can he get it through? Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. Now it's Raul. It's a really well-measured ball. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Oh, nicely intercepted.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Out of play for a goal kick.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Now it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, important interception. Rijkaard. He won't be happy with that one. Rummenigge. Real chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 2 then. And now they can spring out of defence. It's a pretty loose pass. Steaming on goalwards. Cannavaro deals with that comfortably. Baresi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Ronaldinho looking to get on the end of this. Yep, it's a corner. And it's been taken short. And here's Ronaldinho. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Bournemouth have the chance to go the other way. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And it's Forlan. And he's only too happy to take that back. Messi. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Koundé. Just about up to 75 minutes.
Substitution.
Seedorf. And it's Eto'o. Seedorf.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Baresi was in no mood for any of that. Now it's Van Basten. Rivaldo. Rijkaard does well to get it back. Koundé. The ball has bounced loose now. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Looking to play him in. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Eto'o. Eto'o! Oh, should have put that away.
Oh, unlucky. There's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And it's been played through. Thinks about the shot. Can he finish? And it's come back out to him. Yes, he's done it! And that has raised the roof! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Substitution on the field. Number 22.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Van Basten.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the number one.
Oh, he's been caught on it here.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Number 18. Neymar. Number 20.
That's a lovely, neat pass.
Number 16.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. And the through ball. He's charged, surely! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, there's a probing ball. Added time is up and there goes the whistle. Bournemouth perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that their efforts warranted something more. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Listen, despite the loss, they have to take something from this. I think the coach will have seen things he needs to work on, so I'm sure they have a lot of sorting out to do before.
Can't see you overanalyze everything, girl, cause you can't put your trust in everything, but it's a must, cause your body keep flirting, make the rhythm just keep on working, baby girl, I'm hurting, cause your body just keep on twerking, but your eyes keep looking and lurking, I got all the time in the world, let it talk to me, set it, just slow it down, let your body speak, turn it up, I know that timing is everything, let's do this, how long I got is infinity, infinity. Let it talk, step, step. Baby girl, don't you worry, not fret. Let it talk, step, step. Look how long me and you fi connect. Let it talk, step, step. Yeah, shake it up, don't you worry, not fret. Let it talk, step, step. Yeah, look how long me and you fi connect. Hold on tight, baby girl, come in love when you brace it back. Tell the DJ turn it up, max. Blast it up, ain't no turning back. So long.
I got this love to give you one time, and boy you're moving so fine. You got me losing my mind.
Let it talk to me. Hey, just slow it down, let your body speak. Right away. I know that timing is everything. Play, no play. How long
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. There's the whistle, and here we go. Played out to the right. Well, they do call it the beautiful game, and the man we see before us now personifies all that is good about it. He is known simply as the King.
It's as though...
Chance for a shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind. Lahm goes sliding in. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Now it's Pelé. Caught offside that time. He's only too happy to take that back. Thinks about the shot. It's Luis Suarez! Dealt with nicely by the defence. Tries to play it through.
That's just playing it safe and simple. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Eto'o. And it's Deco. Pass somewhat off target. Lobbed in behind. Good read, needed to be. Can he get on the end of this? It's a really well-measured ball. Oh, that's fabulous. Lovely feet. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Caceres defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Caceres now looking to orchestrate a counter. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Messi. And the shot! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Deco. Now it's Pelé. So we're still where we started right now. He won't be happy with that one. Vieira. He's had a shot! And we have our very first corner. Thuram gets it away. Shot, surely! Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Neuer gets good distance on it. And it's Luis Suarez. Well seen, saw that coming. Bullet. Shevchenko. In with the challenge. Ambitious ball here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Has a look and place it forward. No, that's been intercepted. Deco. And it's Hullet. Pele. Now, can they get him away? Not the most accurate pass. And it's Hullet. Out to the right. Hullet unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Cruyff! It's there! So smooth. A signature finish.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
So the first moment of real significance.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang. It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That has been slung wide. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Hullet. Cruyff. It's a threatening ball. And Shevchenko! Quality ball. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Rijkaard spots it and intercepts. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Roberto Carlos gets his final warning. It's anyone's ball now. And another try! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, this looks sharp. And there is the half-time whistle. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Madrid happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. So off we go once more.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Well, they've got it again. Eto'o. And it's Deco. Great vision. Played in by Eto'o. Cleared without hesitation. Corner number 2 then. And he goes for a shot! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
Hullet. Hullet will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. That pass has been well intercepted. And here's Shevchenko.
Shevchenko really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
The less said about that pass, the better. Pull it. Madrid are ahead here by what is still the only goal. And this is Pele. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And this is Shevchenko. And he can clear it away. Nicked it back promptly. Pull it. Looking for the run. Chiellini kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Looking to play him in. That's a good ball. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. So seemingly that was deemed a denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity.
Well, I suppose the other choice, Peter, would have been to let your opponent score, so he had no other option.
Ronaldinho! Oh, super goal! A finish right from the top draw. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Madrid are... Bullet! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Bellingham. Ronaldinho. Lam. Can he get it through? And this is Eto'o. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Corner number 3 coming up. He can get that clear. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And now they can spring out of defence. And Puskas! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
So their fourth corner of the game.
El dorsal 22, Ronaldinho. El dorsal
Bale
20,
clears it away.
el dorsal 9, Messi. El dorsal
Madrid
5,
are looking to go forward
serán
now.
sustituidos por el dorsal 19,
Puskas!
el dorsal 7,
Oh, he's been caught on it here.
el dorsal 18, Bale.
Puyol.
El dorsal 14,
And now the
el dorsal
breakaway.
6, Neymar.
Rummenigge. Bellingham gets across and deals with it. Goes for the shot! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Mohamed Salah is fully aware of how important that could have been. Probably game, set and match.
Bellingham. Bellingham going face-to-face with his great rival.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Tries to pass it through. Ronaldinho. Madrid can consider themselves just about safe now. He's had a shot! He scores! And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
That's been slipped through. And he's straight offside.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Thinks one through. Oh, no joy this time. Corner then. And now a sudden chance to counter. He is through here. Puskas. And it's Ronaldinho.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
Played into space out wide. That's beautifully weighted. Pass is just off target. Great vision. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Well, that pass isn't the best. Eto'o.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Rummenigge has it out wide and in space. Oh, what has happened here? And we're done. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
This was all about tactics, Peter. A weakness in the central areas, both in defence and midfield, which is something we referred to before the game, and the manager was smart enough to make sure it was exploited.
Let
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Now it's Messi. It's a pretty loose pass.
The presence of Franco Baresi in this lineup suggests to me, Peter, that they'll be playing quite a high line.
What makes you think that?
Well, because he's got all the qualities required to excel in such a system. Because of his reading of the game, his vision, his technique, everything you need to spring a successful offside trap.
And it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now there's a fine ball. And the pass is intercepted. That's really nicely played. Knocks it into space. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Back into the middle. Iniesta will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Rijkaard. And he plays one through. And this is Cruyff. He's picked his way through. There's the shot! There it is! There is the breakthrough! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
So, a breakthrough already. Now it's Shevchenko. Cannavaro calmly anticipates. Iniesta. Now it's Neymar. Good ball, good take. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Oh, there's a probing ball. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, that is good. He's having a go. Oh, my word, that is quite something. About as smooth as it gets. And they're at it again in double quick time. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen...
And Messi! Oh, surely that deserved better.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Well, that has not gone well. Now it's Neymar. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Can he get onto this? Rummenigge looks to get on the end of this. Driving forward. And it's Ronaldinho. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Pirlo. Tries to pass it through.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Iniesta.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Half an hour played now. Mateus. And here's Iniesta. Look at the space. Real chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Cannavaro. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Ronaldinho.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
He's through and all alone! He's had a shot! They want to be quick to recover this. Now it's Neymar. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And this is Messi. Danger averted for now. Messi wins the duel this time. Gets to show off his quick feet. Nicely spread. Now it's Shevchenko. Roberto Carlos cuts it out. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Half-time getting close now. Ronaldinho. Pirlo did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Played out to the right. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. That's very neat. And that's going up front in a hurry. Tries to play it through. Up he goes! They've done it! And right on half-time, that is telling. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really...
And the half-time whistle goes. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Madrid are leading by one in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. And it's Neymar. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, that's fabulous. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Yet another interesting duel, this.
Pirlo. Pirlo! Roberto Carlos. Oh, this looks sharp. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Shevchenko. He shifted it to the flank. He is through here, and he's onside. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces. That's just playing it safe and simple.
And they've got a throw. It's run loose here. Iniesta. Now it's Neymar. Oh, that looks a good ball through. Vieira tries to clear. And here's Messi. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And it's Roberto Carlos. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 10, el dorsal 20, el dorsal 22, Ronaldinho.
Now it's
el
Bale.
dorsal 21,
Oh,
el
that's
dorsal
nice.
9, Messi.
Now then, the ball's come
Serán
loose.
sustituidos por el
Well, it's
dorsal
definitely the right
18,
attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
el dorsal 14, cambio de jugadores.
Bale. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Vieira. That's a good ball out wide. Great vision. Picked out brilliant. It's Bale! And again! No mistake! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Rummenigge at his razor-sharp best there.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Rivaldo! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Rummenigge really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Oh, that was vital. Engages and forces him off the ball. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Roberto Carlos gets across to intercept that. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Luis Suarez. Looking for options for movement. Out towards the flank. Bale. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Salah. Now it's Bale.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
He's found a way through. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Bale. Bale will not want to... Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
So, power or guile, what's it going to be?
Well, we're looking at somewhere in the region of 25 to 30 yards. That won't intimidate this guy.
Well, now it's a race for the ball. Cantona proves too strong. And it's Thuram. And here's Mohamed Salah. And he's had it nicked away. Goes looking wide. Can he spark a counter here? Rummenigge. Shot could be on. Madrid needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Now it's Cantona. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Aimed beyond the defence. That has been cut short. Neymar. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Madrid can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. Certainly more results driven as they went about their business.
난 삐그덕 걸음걸이 고장나버린 듯이 walk Don't care about a thing 난 내 기분대로 walk 걸음걸이 고장난 듯이 삐그덕 누가 봐도 나처럼 난 거치 on a beat 박자에 맞게 미끄러져 걸음이 좌우로 흔들리지 난 메트로놈의 침 늘 여유롭지 원래 내 이제는 다 패스 다 털어내 먼지 굳이 시간 쓰지 않지 내 시선을 뺐어 I see you crushing 나는 좀 바빠 너무로 여유가 뺐어 언제든 난 stepping 떠나보낸 그 night 넌 삐그덕 난 기분대로 walk 걸음걸이 고장난 대신 삐그덕 걸음거리고 장난버린 듯이 walk Don't care about a thing 난 내 기분대로 walk 걸음거리 고장난 듯이 삐그덕 내버려둬 I just cannot stop 모든 문을 두드리지 knock 쏟아지는 비 익숙해져 난내 두 손에 쏟아지는 light 여름에도 떠는 风고장나버려 난 비용 비켜내 앞에 끼지 마라 위험 빨리 비켜봐 on my way 좀 더 비겁되게 Do my dance 걸음마저 step 길을 끌진 내가 굿원인 Get on my way up cause I be bustin' 이제는 또 패스 다 털어내 먼지 굳이 시간 쓰지 않지 난 시선을 뺐어 I see you crossing 내가 난 100점 상을 줘 너 여유가 뺐어 언제든 난 stepping 떠나보는 그 night Get out my way 부딪히다가 삐끗해 Get off my lane 깜짝할 새 앞지르네 Get out of way 부딪히다가 삐끗해
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it's away we go then. Now it's Shevchenko. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Tries to play it through. Rummenigge. Cruyff. Rijkaard gets a foot in here. Rummenigge. Roberto Carlos makes the interception.
Well, if you're looking for a match winner, Peter, look no further.
Lionel Messi, the great genius himself. It felt almost unfair at times, didn't it, the way he just seemed to sweep the opposition. He's having a go! Ambitious, but just off target.
Yep, certainly could have been something so much more.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Rummenigge gets through. Chance for a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to it. And one more try! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, it actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
He's having a hit! That's unlucky, just wouldn't come down.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
Great vision. Aims beyond the defence. Big chance! There it is! That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Madrid are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Goes down, but nothing given. Oh, they can break here. Now it's Cruyff. Rummenigge! Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. That's just playing it safe and simple.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Played into space. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to...
Rummenigge! And he comes up trumps again.
Rummenigge really can't believe it. Foiled by the keeper again.
That's really well cleared. Bournemouth have the chance to go the other way. Seedorf. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Rummenigge. Great defending, strong and determined. Rummenigge was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Vieira gets over and intercepts. And he's quick to snatch it back. Ambitious ball here. He has a look up. Can he finish? Sticks it away! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Bournemouth are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Van Dijk gets his final warning.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Madrid have their third corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Cannavaro is there, and he can pick it up. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Bournemouth have it back and can go again. And he's picked it up out wide, and he's managed to get free. He's tried one! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
Cleared away. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Thuram gets rid without sophistication. Vieira. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Now that was quite some save.
Well, that was just asking too much of himself from there.
Madrid get their fourth corner. Messi goes short. And here's Messi. Very nicely done. Looking to play him in. Messi has it out wide and in space. And he's gone looking for safety. That's an imaginative pass. Defending of the desperate variety. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. That's going to go a long way. Seedorf does really well to win the ball there. Rummenigge. Can he get it through? Lovely. And Shevchenko! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Shevchenko deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Rummenigge. Cannavaro. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Bournemouth are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. So off we go once more. No changes at half-time that we're aware of. Well, that has not gone well. And that has put paid to that. And it's Cruyff. Cruyff! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Cruyff really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Bournemouth are looking to go forward now. Hullet. Shevchenko. Oh, important interception. Hullet spread it left. Now, can they get him away? Picked out brilliantly.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Showing good feet. Pinches it off him. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Cruyff. Decent chance! And he hits the net. The second half off to a spectacular start. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Madrid get themselves back into contention.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Rummenigge. Fired deep towards the back post.
Was that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Gullit unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, that's a key interception. So 2-1 now, and things have got a whole lot more enthralling here.
Yeah, this is a real psychological test now that will tell us whether one side buckles and the other kicks on. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Gullit knocks it out wide. Cannavaro. Rijkaard cuts out the pass. Look at the space here. Cleared without complication. Gullit.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And he's managed to get rid. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, that's fabulous. That is lovely. Half an hour gone in the second half.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And that was nowhere near his best. Great ball if he can get there. And that has been cut short. Oh, he's bustling through here. A hefty. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. Bournemouth have themselves a chance from the spot.
Substitution on the field.
The chance to pull further clear.
Messi. Number 10, Shevchenko. Number 9, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Number 22, Gullit. Coming on the field, number 20, Mohamed Salah. Number 11.
Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Bournemouth go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, I think it's just...
And the shot! It's in! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Substitution on the field. Number 4.
Bournemouth making consecutive changes here.
Replace him is
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
And that's really well manoeuvred. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Seedorf. Well timed, excellent interception. Over to the left. Now it's Luis Suarez. It's Bale! Oh, good effort. He got plenty on that.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Roberto Carlos cuts it out. That has been slung wide.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Vieira. Looking for options for movement. Time added on 4 minutes. And the pass is intercepted. Well seen. Saw that coming. Eto'o. That's the keeper's ball. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Oh, nicely intercepted. And that's that. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game after which you feel it's a shame anybody had to lose. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
I think that early...
Spend it all when it hits December. Better put some respect on my name. Trust me, you don't wanna test my temper. When I need some retail therapy, my only enemy disrespecting, you know that's teasing me and my people doing it properly. I always told you that you were special. When you forget is when I remember. Look through the window for your defender. I'm here, I don't have an agenda. Celebrate later, let's go now that me and my people are talking the town. Even my neighbors are moving wild, they know that. All I do now is make my people proud. I ain't been doing up hide and seek. Wanna move mumsy out of the ends, I've still got family back in Nige. Ain't got time for the online beefs, I stay vegan when I post online. Same day but I'm going through changes. New day, a different fragrance. Live every day like it's your last. Ain't got time to be doing complacent. Hop in a booth, I do it for them. The reason that I write these rhymes, I live one life, I can't waste time, that's why. All I do now is make my people proud. Got my head in the clouds, put my feet on the ground. Cause they'll care for me, they'll be there for me. They never let this get me down. And that's why now I'll make my people proud. Make my people proud.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And that gets things running.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. It's a pretty loose pass. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And this is Shevchenko. He'll try to keep this alive. Messi! And he nearly went all the way.
Messi can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Now it's Shevchenko. He can run onto that. Now it's Messi. Puyol did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Hangs it, gets his head on it! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Ball is over the line. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await... Rummenigge! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Ronaldinho clears. And now a sudden chance to counter. Bullet. That's a sharp pass. Looking here to chip it through. Now it's Ronaldinho. Rummenigge. Shevchenko. Can he finish? They've scored! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus, as the opposition will inevitably react.
Now it's Shevchenko. Oh, well played, well sorted out. That's the keeper's ball. And he skips past his man. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Can he finish? An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he?
Vieira spots it and intercepts. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And here's the chance to counter. And it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Pullet receives it in a wide position. And a shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Shot, surely! It's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Shevchenko has been showed a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
Thuram. Cruyff.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
He has found a way through. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. And that should get the job done. And he's there to retrieve it.
Messi really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And it's Cruyff. Goes for a shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Pullet. And here's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Roberto Carlos with the clearance. Oh, nicely intercepted. Pullet. Rummenigge. Bournemouth are looking to break at pace. And we hit half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. And we are up to the break.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant. And as for the managers, check your heart rate.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. Madrid kick off the second half. No reported change to either side during the break. It's a searching pass. And he gets rid in a hurry. Vieira attempts a clearance, looking for the run. And he's gone looking for safety. Rijkaard. He won't be happy with that one. Roberto Carlos. And that's really well manoeuvred. He's shifting through the gears here. Bit too much weight on the pass.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
It's a really well-measured ball. Hullet, and he's in on goal. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And that's going to be a booking. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned. He's shaping up to have a crack from here.
Yeah, and a heart and mouth time for the culprit, who may well regret his transgression.
Messi! And the ball's come loose here. Messi. Great vision. Now it's Cruyff. And reclaimed it in a trice. Pass somewhat off target. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Vieira. And here's Shevchenko. Passing is crisp and sharp. Ronaldinho. Oh, what has happened here? Lovely bit of skill. Vieira did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And this is Hullet. Caught offside that time. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Messi, number 19, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge, number 5,
Bournemouth perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Mohamed Salah, number 18, Pele,
Nicely weighted ball.
number 14, Baresi.
Vieira.
Substitutions taking
They
place.
need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
That is good strength. Now that's well seen too.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Mohamed Salah. Oh, that's neat. Mohamed Salah has been caught there. It's a foul.
Well, great position for a cross this, Peter. Now to get good contact on it.
So, another set play. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Cleared without hesitation. Couldn't squeeze it through. Nice control. Mohamed Salah will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. It's Salah! And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 2 then. Bournemouth can try it again now. So, third corner of the game. He's had a shot! Cleared away.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet...
Eto'o. Big chance! It's in! And the comeback is complete! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Substitution on the field. Number 7.
Bournemouth are making a change now. So a couple of front-footed alterations here, a pair of forwards entering the field.
It's a bold move. The manager's made his intentions pretty clear. He's going for this.
Madrid take the lead.
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant.
And he thumps it clear. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Oh, he's bust. In he goes again. Corner number 4 coming up here. So it's going to be another corner. They're up to 5 corners now. Great chance! Oh, taken with style. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
What a moment of brilliance. Control and perfect accuracy.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
This is quite a battle.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect...
Shoots! Oh, that's incredible! Late in the day, this could well be it! That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Madrid take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
Thuram makes the interception. And it's Eto'o. And this is Piszczaj one! Keeper's not concerned by that. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Long ball by the goalkeeper. That's really well manoeuvred. And that will be the final act. Bournemouth did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat made even more painful by the way it came to pass. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
It can be difficult at times playing in front of your own fans if you're not living up to the expectations. And I think with confidence looking a little fragile at the moment, they were playing not to lose more than trying to win. And I think every...
I could never fit nobody. I'm only here to party. While you trying to fit, I'll disappear. Oh yeah. No time for no bad energy. You don't want no smoke. You don't want none of that. No, no, you won't be my friend of me. I won't show no love. You won't get none of that. No, no time for it. No time for it. No time for it. Life's too short. Life's too small. Can't waste your time on things you can't rely on. I got no time for it. I don't want no bad energy, no. No, no. No bad energy, no bad energy, no. No, no, no. Hey, we can't delay. No, we have no time to waste. Better use up your days, or better come stack your stack your paper. If they screw face, so no, handle with grace, so yeah, don't sweat. Oh yeah. No time for no bad energy. You don't want no smoke. You don't want none of that. No, no, you won't be my friend of me. I won't show no love. You won't get none of that. No, no time for it. Time for it. I don't want no bad energy. No, 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 no bad energy. No bad energy. No, no. So blessed and highly favored. Could tell I'm a paper chaser. I like girls that got money. I like checks sweet like honey. Oh nah. Watch me shake all the ways. And you know when they see this is shape body. And I move so slow, see the shock on their face. Oh yeah. No time for no bad energy. You don't want no smoke. You don't want none of that. No, you won't be my friend of me. I won't show no love. You won't get none of that. No time for it. No time for it.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. We have already started here. Great chance! Now, can they get him away? Looking to play him in. Dink through. Dida gets his gloves on it, nice and calm. Now he's got space here. Can he latch on to this? He's through here. Shevchenko has it out wide and in space. Cruyff, Ronaldinho, and it's hoisted clear.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
The instantly recognisable golden locks of Pavel Nedved, Jim. A gem of a player, isn't he? So fiercely competitive and tenacious.
Yeah, probably the purest striker of a football I think I've ever seen. No one can hit it like him.
Yeah, and he has that visible will to win and a supreme technique. It's a pretty compelling package.
It really is. He has got the lot.
Bullet has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. Costa Curta. Now it's Nedved. Engages and forces him off the ball. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Pullet proves just a little bit too strong. Pullet! It's there! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. So the first goal of the game.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Spain with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. That's a decent clearance. And it's Bellingham. Deep cross. He's got tall. Oh, should really have made more of that.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Messi. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that was very necessary. Pullet puts his foot on the gas. And Cruyff! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Spain are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to cause some real problems to that opposing defence. Both flanks are working quite well now.
Cafu. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Ronaldinho. Oh, and one more try! He scores! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Costa Curta cuts out the pass. That looks a good ball through. Oh, just skips past his man. He's being urged to shoot. Oh, smashing header! Relentless! Just relentless! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Tries to pass it through. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside.
Messi really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
He's picked his way through. That has ended up in no man's land. Vieira. Puyol. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Ronaldinho.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Cruyff running with the ball. Knocks it into space. And he was quick to react. And it's half-time here. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Madrid will be wanting more of the same in the second half then. Utterly dominant in the first period, and they're 3-0 up. There's the start of the second half. And it's Rijkaard. And he's being shifted off it. Nedved in acres of space out wide. Thuram. Now it's Shevchenko. Now it's Cruyff. Cruyff. Oh, this is a very good run. Chance for a shot! He has done it! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian.
It just came down to a battle of wills between him and the keeper, and he won it with a cracking piece of trickery.
It's become a case of men against boys. Looking for the run. A heavy challenge. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now it's Nedved.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Vieira. Played out to the right. There were better options before the ball was lost. Oh no, this does not look good. And he's lost his man here. He's one-on-one! Real chance here. Dida did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Cruyff. Now who's going to be first to this? Cruyff.
Such good technique.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, welcome to the modern game. You get hounded as soon as you get the ball. You can't take time like that.
Iniesta. And this is Nedved. Brilliantly cut out. Rijkaard. And the pass is intercepted. Nedved. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
That's just playing it safe.
He's having a hit! No, that's just wide.
Well, at least he's not short on confidence. Trying from that sort of distance, why not?
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal
So,
5.
time for changes on both sides, actually.
El dorsal 8. Iniesta. El dorsal 7. Messi. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 22. Gerard. El dorsal 13.
That's Batistuta. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Cambio de jugadores.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. No, again, there's no way through. Bale. Thuram. Cannavaro promptly onto that, and that is that. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Just about up to 75 minutes. Floated through, and this is Bale. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Can he get it through? Roberto Carlos. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Looking for options for movement. Bale!
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal 9 será reemplazado por el dorsal
And that
17.
should get the job done. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, there's a Bale! Triol gets across to intercept that. And it's Neymar. Gerrard, distributed tidily. Bale threads one in. Isco. Good read, needed to be. Thuram kept his eye on it, and he's there. That has been slung wide. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Costa Curta makes the interception. Cafu, he's in plenty of space here. Up he goes! It's a goal! Broad smiles all round. It is indeed a fine, fine header.
Well, when you get service like that into the box, you can't go wrong.
They're still trying to make a game of this. Chance to deliver. Time is desperately short now, but it is a corner. Spain have their second corner now. Rijkaard getting this one clear. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And we're done. Madrid looking by any yardstick formidable, truly enjoyable to watch, and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
I think we just saw a team.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Aimed beyond the defence. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's on it, can he get away? Played out towards the right wing. Passing is crisp and sharp. And here's Shevchenko. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, well played. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision. Peter, I can't recall a better leader of the line than Marco van Basten.
Yeah, a great scorer of goals, and of course a scorer of great... Has a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, it really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Oh, shooting chance! And now a sudden chance to counter. Now he's got space here. Pull it. And this is Shevchenko. Looking for options for movement. Good read, needed to be. Bournemouth are applying all the early pressure.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a good spell.
Now, can they get him away? Now it's Messi. He's got away. Now that's a fine challenge.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Yamal.
This is the time you need that pace.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Shevchenko. Oh, that's well spotted. Plays a sharp little ball here. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Can he get on the end of this? Neuer gets his gloves on it, nice and calm. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Messi. Shevchenko.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. And a shot! They've scored! And it has to be said, an absolute gift.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
And this is Messi. He has found the way through. Seedorf. And he's had a hit! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Rijkaard with the clearance. And it's Azar. Bournemouth have the chance to go the other way. And this is Messi. He is through. Messi! And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Roberto Carlos is there, and he can pick it up. Stood up well to him there.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Played into space. No, that's been intercepted. Ball is over the line. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Zaire Emery can see things others simply cannot. Shevchenko. Van Dijk does really well there. He is strong. Knocks it into space. And he's intervened well there. That pass has been well intercepted. And it's Messi. Defending was strong and firm. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Security staff
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Bournemouth happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. Here we go again then. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. Messi. Cleared away. And reclaimed it in a trice. Rummenigge. Rummenigge! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but you can praise the drive and the application. It was beautifully hit. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Distributed tidily. Threads one in, and it's made its way to him. Oh, what a climb! No mistake! And this is getting better and better. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Bournemouth are doing very nicely, thank you.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And he's managed to get free. This looks promising.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's an imaginative pass. Seedorf. Messi powering forward here. Hazard. Showing good feet. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he cuts out the supply. He's found a way through. Messi going face to face with his great rival. Out to the right. Vieira. Nicely spread. Now it's Yamal. He's shifting through the gears here. Decent chance!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
And this is Van Basten.
Van Basten really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And that pass just didn't quite work. Now it's Shevchenko. Tries to pass it through. Oh, that is a good... Takes a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. They are pulling clear here. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Bournemouth find a position of real strength now. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. And here's Hullet. Oh, super! And he shoots! Now, how often do you see that?
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Zaire Emery. Messi. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Rummenigge running with the ball. Hullet. Oh, this is a... And Hullet! It's a goal! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment.
And that's it. My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
Just a quick announcement, and an exciting one too. We're about to announce today's lottery numbers. Please watch the screen if you have a ticket.
Dale esa bala, papi.